Okay, people, I don't come back again with more story from Synagogue Church of All Nations ready for Lagos, where they pronounced the leader of the church dead this morning. From the social media handle, they announced them, and for a while, people don't they gather here since morning. They try confirm whether what happened are true or not be true. The situation here still tense since morning. Men, women, children, elderly people don't gather here since morning. They find out what really happened, how it take happen. Someone confirms say whether or not true say the man don't actually die or not. This is the building Synagogue Church of All Nations for Ikotu, Lagos. Plenty people they show face here since morning. Many they cry, many they mourn, many they shout, many they think wetin really happen. Many still they say they don't believe say he don't die, say they believe say he dey coma and he go come back. Some say he go resurrect. Some say na lie until they see the body. Now they go believe say he don't die. Since that morning, this place don't dey rowdy. Plenty security people there around to maintain peace and order. Even though boys say they hear the verse, young people they hear the verse, elderly people, mothers, fathers, everybody they verse until waiting happen. We don't talk to so many of them, and all of them they talk how Prophet TB Joshua don't take affect their lives since they begin know as some of them begin they come to church. Some business people around here they also tell us how this situation now affects their businesses because Synagogue Church of All Nations is a big church where we say plenty people they always attend, and they usually open their gates on Sunday morning. It's very early that if you want to attend, you will need to lodge around this area so that you could get easy access in the morning to the church. Now plenty hoteliers with around this area they tell me say with the situation of things, it means that their own business don't quench with that because most likely people nobody call the church any longer to by any means worship there. Therefore people nobody patronize them. Or people where they live around the area why don't talk to also they complain say the situation they say them no happy and to say the man been they good to them, they give them things, they grant them some things, they give them money, they give them food. Some say I give them the transformer where they use for the area. Some say I give them wire where they use get light for their area. Different testimonies from different people about the prophet. So far so good. They don't confirm them for social media. The church confirm for TB Joshua Ministry social media. Say yes, TB Joshua don't die. Just before his 58th birthday, we're supposed to be on the 12th of this month. And different talk don't they come out onto how it take happen and when it happen. For us for BBC Pidgin, we get plenty gist what we don't put together. So we don't put up some gist for bbc.com/pidgin, our website, where if you enter go read some story about Bishop TB Joshua, especially in biography. You can get enough story about his biography, about who he be, the kind of person where he be, what he don't achieve while in the here. We also get story about things concerning his death, how if it take effect things around this area. Plenty people gather here despite the sun. People still buckle where for under the sun. Some they mourn, some still they think they hear the open their mouth, they say, "He sure say na true, say he don't die." Some never still believe the story, even as I did talk to you. When I move from this point where I go still go close to people to ask them questions, so they go fit tell me waiting them they think and how they take receive the news when the news coming. So far so good. The place they come, not too much war, not too much fight, but I know say the local people with there around here, they verse. Some they hit hands on top cars, some they attack journalists who come to cover the proceedings here. But so far the police don't dare around to like maintain peace and order, so there is no much problem around here. You go good make I reel out certain things you need to know about Prophet TB Joshua. You remember, see again when this particular building when he built here, the Synagogue Church of Our Nation big get part of our way fall, we can cause plenty kasala all over the world. That one follow for some of the things where people take no harm, apart from say if they do miracle for TV and other things. The news of his death shocked plenty people. He sent waves all over Nigeria and even outside the country, as people from all over the world don't they talk about them. The church, Synagogue Church of Our Nation, and then confirmed this story this morning. Say Prophet TB Joshua lived legacy of service and sacrifice to God. They will continue to live on for generations where they're never born. So as it be now, the area they come. A little thing, I want to read out some things from the story we will prepare about the biography of Prophet TB Joshua, where in original name Natemitowe Balogun Joshua, they come make a brief TB Joshua. So we prepare some story about who him be and waiting in they do. If you enter our website bbc.com/pidgin to get the full gist of the story talk, but I'll give you a little brief from that place. Him be the leader and founder of Synagogue Church, where also they show live for a modern television where people they watch for from Nigeria and other parts of the world. They plan for June 12, 1963, where me say in Beden are just few days from today before he can't die. So the way would they get, we say him been there 15 good months inside mama belly before them born now. 15 good months before them born and come out. There's now a few things you need to know about them. When in their school, they call him small pastor because of say in love the Bible, and they always predict things will go happen for in community. That's what their website talk. But this is what they read out for you now. The inside our story. We'll prepare about who be TB Joshua. If you check them out for bbc.com/pidgin for our website, Nadia Ide. This man what they talk to you about. They're popular for Africa, they're popular all over the world. Just as in the popular because of the miracles and the church work when they do, he also they popular on top some controversies we don't surround them in one time or the other. I remember for 2013, people begin to rush the water where the man they bless when they call holy water. We call stampede and 4 people die for in church. Where they for Ghana, thousands of people being wrong go to church for the holy water that time, and about 4 people died from that incident. That one caused plenty palaver. He get one in church been door fall down, where cause another a portion of the church, the guests outside. Now he fall down that time. and that one caused and that's serious palaver that time too, and people begin to like talk up and down different matter concerning them. They raise different issues. So there are so many controversies too, just as in the popular for miracles, and as people they testify to, they say be a good man. So also some controversies, they follow him around. If you want to get full details of all these things, enter our website bbc.com/pidgin. You will get full story about Prophet TB Joshua and what they known of, especially in last moments. See that man waiting inside that car, he don't park in car for center of the road. They ask what happened, the transit don't die. The guy is surprised. He's surprised. He cannot believe it. Only him just park, block the whole road. He don't clap his hand. He is so surprised. You can see him clapping his hand and shouting, could this be true? Sir, are you saying you've not heard of it since morning? You've not heard of it? You don't believe it? He said because it's a fake news. That is his own point. He said now because it's a fake news, now make it a surprise. Come back for center of the road. The same way when they argue this point now, so many people were there, they argue the point. Many people they shout, say no be true, saying go mission, saying they coma, say go wake up, say he never die. Some say they want me to see the body before they go confirm say TB Joshua don't die. But the church do already approve him already. Don't talk and say yes. Say the prophet. Say their God don't carry him. You can see small traffic they build up for the area because plenty people still want to know. Plenty people still they land, still they arrive to confirm whether not true or no be true. Plenty people still there around, they look. Some still they astonished, some still they amazed, some still they speechless since morning where they come here. Some of these women where you see where sit down there, they never come out from that spot since morning where they come here because they see they amazed for waiting they hear. So I said then they wait making wake up, saying go wake up, saying go see him. For people who don't talk to this morning. And from good testimonies we don't hear about them this morning. People saying a good helper. People say they sponsor them for one thing or the other. Some say they give them food. All my wife interview say, we are going from they get food again now. And so many other reports where people they send out concerning them. No, I still there. So now that won't be the situation. Plenty people they around. They mourn and some people still confused what's next to do. Some people never even eat. Some people just hear the news, worker come, make them confirm whether it's true or not. So like I said before, we have a biography of Prophet TB Joshua for our website bbc.com/pidgin. If you enter there to get the full biography. And we also get list of people who don't pay tributes to the late pastor Prophet TB Joshua. That's the situation. The gates still they locked since morning when I come here. No church service they hold here today. Many people still they wonder whether or not true or not be true. The church authorities invite security people to cordon off the area so that they don't go break law for this area. So since morning here where people gather, so at the main access route into the church, you must pass through there to enter the church, or you pass through the back. But the situation now be say they never allow anybody to cross, go inside. Except people will be church workers where they go inside the church. If you just be ordinary member, they don't even allow you enter. After all, service no they hold today. To many of them, a very tragic situation. And Like I've been talking before, we go still dey here. They give on our updates as it they go, as it they happen, as more people they arrive. Today amazed by waiting they see, waiting they confirm. We go still give on our updates. If the family or the church decide to make any statements or comments about what's in the happen here today, we will still bring to the knowledge. Okay, for now I want to go closer to the people to show you the faces of people where they mourn. I won't go closer to the fence. I won't go closer to the fence.
It's slavery. I can't be proud of that. The people that come and raid your father and destroy yesterday,
More and more people are arriving. More and more people are arriving. Can't confirm whether that's true. Sorry. So, boss, have you been able to confirm anything? So it's right. That's the challenge.
So let's watch this.
I'm actually a pressman, so I'm taking people's views. You're open to say your views. Can I record?
I believe that he's on a journey. My name is Confidential.
Come.
I believe that he's on a journey. My name is Confidential, and that I believe that God is on a process with him. And the one thing I knew is that a general like this can't go without God's permission. So I believe that God has a purpose, and whatever happening, God knows about it. So he is on a journey, as I said.
But some people are quoting that he already predicted his death.
Even though he predicted his death, he said the word. Because some of us who was with him last, yesterday life, even though he predicted that, he is speaking about transformation. It's not that he's normal death.
So you're expecting him.
We believe that something will happen. So we know that he is not dead. And we say he is not dead. So tomorrow, the better news will come.
Right, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
The trailer, just the here and now.
can't just come to video whatever you want to wait. Is it NTA you are working with or AIT?
No.
Just
NTA, no, you have gone inside.
Wait, no.
I'm not NTA.
It's not matter of going inside. You can't come here and be here and making a statement that we don't know about.
I have been inside.
You understand? So please, I don't want to. Is this AIT or NTA? Okay, what's that? Okay, people are making this. No best. I know all of this today like this. You understand? That's why I asked you for donation.
I love what you're doing.
Don't enter Lagos 2 times. You came from Not my church now. Oh, not my church. This guy worship. I take my phone now. I take my dream now.
I've been here since 7, but the guys are trying to
Say the boys here, they are also
yeah. So the boys here are really comfortable. The entire have been comfortable. But I don't know
why. So they don't want anything. They are not. You understand? People are very confident.
Sorry, we had a little complications with some of the boys where they control the area. They say we came too close to their promotes to do that video. The interview will just. Yeah, so we don't come out that area. They be want to attack me and would explain things to them. People they angry, people not they happy over what thing they happen. So. I'll take that guy.
Nínú community yìí ó ti gbà lọ́wọ́ Synagogue tí máa ń tẹ̀lé fún ara mi tí máa ń ní kíkà ó ti lé bí abí ìṣẹ́gi nìkan. máa ka ọjọ́ 1,000 ọjọ́ lóhùn 1,000 ó yá gbà ó ti yẹ báyẹn ọ̀bá ẹ̀ wúlò gan-an tí a sọ́mà ẹ̀ wúlò wà fún wa ìkọ́ wà nínú ẹ̀yìn rẹ̀ tó bá kẹ́mẹ́ àmì lè mú ẹ lọ gan ni màá mú ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ òun ló rà sí wa every year ló máa fún wa lówó ó máa fún wa rice ó máa fún wa ní gbogbo anything ló fún wa níjọ́ covid-19 ó gbé bá àwọn olóbá àṣàyàn bóyá ẹ̀yìn ìlú bóyá ẹgbà ẹgbà ọlọ́run lè pa yín níjọba orí tiwa rè ọ̀pọ̀ yìí nìkan lórí tiwa rè bóyá wọn kú rẹ̀ ló wá ń yà tó ti yẹ báyìí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kò tí kó má kú ẹ máa dọ̀rọ̀ kó má tó tó bá kú kó má ṣe fún ara rẹ̀.
broda ẹ̀yin náà ṣàlàyé àwọn lórí.
Okay, my people, we still here, we still there. Update onto what they happen for in front of Synagogue Church of all Nations, where people gather to mourn the death of Prophet T.B. Joshua. The report where people released that yesterday, the report not really confirmed the killer like they happened. Because this morning, so we're about the biggest war that happened in Nigeria. The place they changed because many of the boys where they came from the land, the first they make nobody do any video for the area again, even though the plenty fans and supporters were there around. The more in a moody state. Some of them still they believe say the guy, the prophet never dies, say he will wake up.
Ikú ọba ṣe àbí tó máa gbé tuntun wá ọ̀ ń ṣe àwọn àgbẹ̀ tuntun wá fún olówó nígbà tí bàbá kú sí àìmọye wọn ló gbé fún wa láti sọ fún ẹ̀.
ẹni bàbá yín ọ̀tún ibo ni ẹ máa.
ọ̀tún bọ́dà bọ́lọ̀ pẹ̀lú.
níbo ni bọ́lọ̀ pọ̀ jù.
ìlú yìí náà ni ìlú yìí ni àwọn bàbá ní Kọ̀tún àwọn bàbá wa náà ló ta ilẹ̀ yìí bàbá wa ló ta ilẹ̀ yìí fún wọn Synagogue bàbá mi ló ta ilẹ̀ yìí fún Synagogue àti baálẹ̀ náà. Ó tún wá gan.
Kí lè rò káwọn aráàlú máa miss jù lára.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ la máa miss àti pariwo pé kí máa pa wá lù yìí. Ẹni wọ́n máa gbẹ gan.
Ebi máa pa wá ni o. Àtúntò ebi máa pa wá ni.
Ebi máa pa wá o.
Kó máa kú ni o.
Kó máa kú o. Kí Ọlọ́run kó bá ra padà. Ọdún ilé ìjọsìn yẹn kó máa kó ra náà fún àtúntò aláàánú wa nínú yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o.
Aláàánú wa gidi gan ni.
Láti kí ẹgbẹ́ àtúntò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ní ìsàlẹ̀. Are they front of the church?
Go here, be safe. You stay small. Next day we go here and say, I don't arrive the church. And through that's to show you that many people still they come around to try confirm whether what happen are true or not be true. For now, people from all walks of life they come around to confirm whether not true and what thing could be next about the prophet T.B. Joshua at the church, the Synagogue Church of All Nations. The Synagogue Church of All Nations acclaimed miracle center for Nigeria, where people they come to seek miracle from outside Lagos, outside Nigeria, all over the world. People they come around to seek miracles here and there. So the news of the death of the prophet of the church, they surprised plenty people on to say they don't just fit believe say he don't die. But we get notice from one of the social media handles of Prophet T.B. Joshua, where they use confirm say yes, He has gone. And now waiting day we say people they mourn him. Since morning people they come around here. Some go confirm the reports and they go begin shout. Some go confirm and begin sing. Some go confirm and begin cry. Some go confirm and shift one corner, sit down, begin they pray. Some go confirm and shift one side, begin they cry, they shed serious tears. That's the situation and the mood with around here. Sake of some of the boys where they control the area, some of them where they're angry, no free doors there, go too close to interview people around the church. They across yes, people they rest. Many of them are so angry. Many of them are not happy. Mama.